when we draw a line that separates the whole plane into two parts. Each part is called a half plane. Each part is called a half plane. So I have 1 minute. Let me. Slight inequalities, that means less than or equal to or more than or equal to. We draw straight lines, whereas for strict inequalities, we draw dot lines. Again, to determine the half plane, which is our required solution, the actual rule is take any point in a half plane, substitute it in the given inequality. If inequality is correct, we will take the half plane including that point. For example, when we take this one, here's a line. We took a point here. This point is -2, -2, -3. Taking this point, if the inequality is correct, that means we will take this half plane including this point. If inequality is wrong, the other half plane. This is the rule. Shade towards the origin means we are taking the half plane including origin. Otherwise, the other half plane. This is the idea. Again, this one, if the line is passing through the origin, then we cannot take 0, 0. So again, the rule is, what is the rule? Take any point. Previously, we took origin so that x and y both are zeros. If it is passing through the origin, again, instead of taking any point, the best way is take a point on the axis, either x-axis or y-axis. The advantage of taking this point on the axis, one of the coordinates will be 0. Either x is 0 or y is 0. If it is in y-axis, the x coordinate is 0. So at least we have to substitute only one of the values. Again, the rule is saying, check whether it satisfies the inequality. If it satisfies the inequality, the half plane containing this point, let me do so. If it is false, the other half plane. So right there is a not. If the line passes through the origin, if the line passes through the origin, take a point on one of the axes. Take a point on one of the axes. If the line passes through the origin, take a point on one of the axes. If it satisfies the inequality, or if inequality is true, that's better. If inequality is true, shade the half plane containing that point. I repeat, if the line is passing through the origin, take a point on one of the axes. If the inequality is true, shade the half plane containing that point. If false, the other half plane. If false, the other half plane. If false, the other half plane. Now, so exercise 6.2, we have only one inequality given at a time, whereas we will be getting questions from exercise 6.3 where we have more than one inequality. And here one question is 100% sure you will be getting a question for graph drawing this inequality. So 6.3, we will start with question number 2. 6.3, question number 2. Start with question number 2. X plus 2y less than or equal to 12. X greater than or equal to 1. Y greater than or equal to 2. Again, for drawing this inequality, first the graph of this equation 3x plus 2y is equal to 12. Again, see that for drawing the equation, we need only two pairs of points. If both are factors of this constant, if both the coefficients are factors of this constant, the best way is first put x is equal to 0. If x is 0, 2y is 12, y is 12 by 2, 6. Then y is 0. 3x is 12, x is 12 by 3, 4. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Draw it. Yes. Yes, dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y. First, plot the point. 0, 6 is here. 4, 0 is here. We need a line passing through these 2 points. Draw the line passing through this equation is 3x plus 2y is equal to 12. A line passing through those 2 points. Okay, Hadi, I got it. Last class. Equation only in x is vertical line. It's a vertical line. Now first we know x is equal to 1. So it is vertical line through x is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1. Vertical line through x is equal to 1. This is the graph of x is equal to 1. Then y is equal to 2. That's a horizontal line. Horizontal line through 2. So through 2 we have the horizontal line. This is y is equal to. See that? In class 10 also you learned it. If the equation is only in x, it is parallel to y-axis or it's a vertical line. If the equation is only in y, parallel to x-axis or it's a horizontal line. And see that the remaining or slanting lines will be in x and y. The equation in both x and y will be slanting. Either this way or this way, it will be slanting. Whereas vertical line will be only in x, horizontal line will be only in y. Now, so after drawing these 3 lines, our aim is the inequality. For inequality, see, our inequality is 3x plus 2y less than or equal to 12. Taking 0, 0, 0 plus 0, is it true? This is true. See, it is true. This is a line. True means we need to mark towards the origin. But see that, do not shade it. Keep only 1 or 2 arrows. One here. See, the actual thing is we need to shade it towards the origin. Don't do it. Don't do this one. Just put 2-3 arrows. Keep in mind, if you are shading it, you get this one, right? Then we have x greater than 1. This is x is equal to 1. X greater than 1 means bigger part. We know that vertical line, when we go towards right, x becomes larger and larger. When we go towards left, x becomes smaller and smaller. Similarly for y, for horizontal line, when we go towards upward, the value becomes larger and larger. Larger value upwards, smaller value down. So x greater, this x is equal to 1. X greater than 1 means towards right of this one. So I'm drawing line here. Say towards right also I'm trading. Then y greater than 2. This is y is equal to. Y greater means upward, towards upward. That means, see in this one, above this. We had first line, this was our first line, this was our second line, this is our third line. If you are seeing this figure, you can make it out. If you are seeing this figure, someone asked me, do we have a rough figure? No, not it. See, this one, no need of drawing. I have just drawn just to understand. See, this is the actual figure. You don't go for shading everything. It is totally unshaded. You can observe it. See, wherever, so the required solution, our solution will be the common area. Common area coming for all three. Common area means we have 3 lines. So wherever 3 lines cross each other, wherever 3 lines. See here only 2 lines. You can see here only 2 lines. Here 2 lines. Here only 1 line. See, you can see in this area. In this area we have 3 lines. So this triangular region shade only that much. Shade only that triangular region, and right shaded region is the solution. Shaded region is the solution. See that this part, triangular area, this you have to make it out. We have 3 graphs. Now, to make this one, see, instead of drawing this, we can imagine that. Imagining means first line. We have drawn this first line, and we have seen towards the origin. See this arrow mark. I am covering the unwanted area. See, I covered the unwanted area. This area is not liquid, right? I covered the unwanted. See, I am covering the unwanted area. Our required towards left. So I covered the unwanted area. See this vertical line. Vertical line. Our required area is towards the right. Our required area is towards right. That means this unwanted area I covered it. I covered the unwanted area. Did you get it? For the first line, since required area is towards the origin, I covered the unwanted area. I covered. Second line, vertical line, being towards right, the unwanted area I covered. Now we have a horizontal line, third line. There, the required area is upward. So if I am covering the unwanted area down, I covered the unwanted area. Now you can observe it, the exposed, the area which is exposed. This exposed area that gives the solution. You can see that exposed area is that triangle shape. That triangular shape, triangle. So that is the exposed area. So shade only that area. Shade only that area. Shade only that area. Y is so towards where did you y is equal x greater x for a vertical line, right hand side is greater, left hand side is smaller. For a horizontal line, upward, above is greater, below is smaller. So here, for horizontal line, y greater than 2. So y greater than y is more than 2. This is y is equal to 2. Y is more than 2 upward, y less than 2 downward. For vertical line, x greater than 1 towards right, x less than 1 towards left. That's it. For slanting line only, we take origin. So this is question number 2. Now come to question number 5. See then here, in this question also, less than or equal to, that way we have drawn straight lines. Whereas question number 5, you can see it is not less than or equal to, it is strict inequality. So the speciality of strict inequality, we will not draw straight lines, we draw only dot lines, which means the line is not included. See question number 5, 2x minus 5, 2x minus 5 greater than 1, x minus 2y less than minus 1. Yes. Again, first we will draw the equation of the graph of that equation. See, to draw a graph of 2x minus y is equal to 1. Again, last year you had it. Don't waste a lot of time in these calculations. To avoid fractions, see that previous question, if you are getting 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. Here, both are factors of 12. So the best way is put x equals 0, y equals 0. Whereas, if you are getting this one, x plus 4y is 12. Since coefficient of x is 1, here the best way is x is equal to 12 minus 4y. Give values for y. 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Whatever it may be. If you are giving values for y, always x will be an integer, it will not be a fraction. So if for x plus 4y, give the values for y. Whereas, if it was 3x plus y is 12, write y is equal to 12 minus 3. Here, give values for x. If you are giving any value of x, y will not be a fraction. If x is an integer, y is also integer. Here, if coefficient of x is plus or minus 1, give values for the other variable. If coefficient of y is 1, give values for x. So these techniques you learned last year. So here, 2x minus y, see? So coefficient of y is minus 1. Give values for x. Or if you are taking y to the side, we will get 2x minus 1 is equal to 1. Or give values for x. First value of x is 0. If x is 0, minus 5 is 1, y is minus 1. Now give x is equal to 1. If x is 1, 2 into 1. 1 minus 5 is 1. So 5 is also 1, is it? X is 1, y is 1. Then for x minus 2y is minus 1. See here, coefficient of y was minus 1, so we gave values for x first. After giving values of x, we found corresponding value of x. Here, coefficient of x, so give values for y, 0, x is minus 1. Then give here 2. If it is 2, x minus 2 to 4. So minus 4 comes to the side, or x is equal to minus 1 plus 2y. If y is 2, 2 to the 4 minus 1, 3. Is it? 3 minus 4x minus 1. Now plot these points. Plot it, draw the graph. One, 0, x dash, y dash, y. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zero minus 1. 0 minus 1 is here. 1 is 1 is. Draw a line passing through these two. This is. No, we cannot draw the line. Why? Great line. Remember it? Dot lines. Remember that? It is not straight line. Why is it not straight line? Remember that. Do not draw straight lines, dot lines only. Remember it, because it is greater than. That means the line is not included. There, the line is not included. The line is not included. Dot lines. Now, x minus 2y is what? So minus 1, 0. Minus 1, 0 is here. 3, 2 is 3, 2 is here. A line passing through, again, dot lines. Both are dot lines, please remember. We cannot draw straight lines, only dot lines. The reason it means strict inequality. Now we will see. See here, we need 2x minus y greater than. So 0, 0 minus 0, 0 greater than 1. This is false. Remember it? Our line 2x minus, okay, this was the first line, right? This was the first line, 2x minus y is equal to what? This is the second line, x minus 2y is minus 1. See, we got such a line. This is not required. By putting 0, 0, 0, 0 is here, we got fault. Since it is fault, we have to take the other half plane. That means away from the origin. Away from the source, this is our line. 0, 0, not towards the origin. Away from the origin means away, down. Towards down. So keep in mind, our line goes, our shaded gradient goes this way. Away from the origin. Next one. This one keep in mind. No need of drawing it, just remember that. So here, x minus 2y less than minus 1. Again, 0 minus 0. That is true. Easy. 0 less than minus 1 is true. So this line here, 0 is here, above 0. So this is our line. See, our line is passing above 0. It is true means towards it. Towards 0. So that means this is down. 0 less than minus, is it true? 0 less than minus 1. 0 less than minus 1 is false. That is also false. That means away, again away from the origin. Upward. So not down, it is up. Now, we need to shade the common region. The common region. Common region. Common region means, again, in your mind, unwanted. So, first line, the required area is above. So, the unwanted area I am covering it. I covered the unwanted area. Again, this is second line. The required area is coming down. I covered the unwanted area. You can see which area is exposed. Here area is covered. Which area? In between these two. So it is actually it's an unbounded region. You can see in between these two shaded. That is the answer. Shaded region is see that for strict inequality we draw dot lines only. We will not draw straight lines. Whereas for slack inequality, that means less than or equal to. Let me take the alternatives. With greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, then only we draw straight lines. Now we will do question number 12 onwards. Question number 12, 13, 14, 15. See, in these questions, rubric, write as a note. Note. Write one more note. Note. Whenever x, y greater than or equal to 0. Right. Whenever x, y greater than or equal to 0 is given. Whenever x, y greater than or equal to 0 is given. The required area is whenever x, y greater than or equal to 0 is given, the required area is in quadrant 1. The required area is in quadrant 1. The reason, see, x, y greater than or equal to 0 means x is equal to 0 means the y-axis. Is it? X is equal to 0 is y-axis. So greater than 0 means towards right of y-axis. Y is equal to 0 is the x-axis. Y bigger means upward. So which is that common area which is coming towards the right and above? That's only quadrant 1. Because in quadrant 1, both x and y are, the boundaries are positive x and y axis. So whenever x and y is greater than 0, while drawing the graph, instead of drawing this figure, we can draw in this figure. Means draw only the first quadrant, because anyway we know that our required area is in quadrant 1. So this is better, so that we get more positive values for x and y. That is better. This is not wrong. This is better. Now coming to question number 12. Come to question number 12. Now what questions are very easy? Question number 12. X minus 2y X minus 2y less than 3. X minus 2y less than or equal to 3. 3x plus 4y. 3x plus 4y greater than or equal to 12. Then x greater than or equal to 0. Y greater than or equal to 1. Again, first one. X minus 2y is equal to 3. X and y. Coefficient of x is 1, so give values for y. 0 and 2. If y is 0, x is 3. If y is 2, x is 3 plus 2y, 3 plus 4. Okay, take 1. Right. So x minus 2 is equal to 3, x is 5. 5, is it? If y is 1, x is 5. Second one, 3x plus 4y is 12 is easy because both are factors of 12. So the best way is to put x equals 0, then put y is 0. If both are factors of the constant, first put x equals 0, then put y is equals 0. We get the other values easily. So if x is 0, 4y is 12, y is 12 by 4, 3. If y is 0, 3x is 12, x is 12 by 3, 4. Now we will draw it. X dash, y dash. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6. Minus 1, minus 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. Plotting the points, first plot the points of a line and draw that line. Then only go for plotting points of second one. Otherwise, lot of points you will mark your joint 82 points. First one, 3, 0. 3, 0 is here. 5, 1. 5, 1 is here. It is less than or equal to, so it's a straight line. So draw a line passing through that. A straight line passing through these two. This is our equation. What is the x minus 2y is equal. Again, for shading, remember it. X minus 2y less than or equal to 3. 0 minus 0, that is true. Is it? 0 less than true means 12 0. So remember it, our area is towards the origin means the required half plane is the half plane containing 0 because we took 0 0. See that the actual rule is instead of 0 0 we can take any point. See, for example, if you are taking 3 3, if you are taking 3 3, this becomes 3 minus 2 into 3 less than 3. 3 minus 6 minus 6 less than or equal to 3. Correct, true. So half plane involved in size again this one. Here we need calculation, whereas 0 0 is very easy. Next one, 0 3. 0 3 is here. 4 0 is here. So a straight line passing through these two. This is 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. X greater than 0. So x greater than 0 means x is equal to 0 is the y axis. We don't have to draw it. Y is equal to 1. Y is equal to 1 is horizontal line. Horizontal line through where? Through 1. Through 1. So this is 1. Y is 1. So horizontal line. This is y is equal to 1. We need y greater. Y greater means towards. Okay, previous one we didn't check it. This one we didn't check. This one 3x plus 4y less than or equal to 12. Now greater than 0 plus 0 greater. Is it true? That is false. So this was a line. False means away from the origin. So in this landing line, this side, this landing line, that side. Y is equal to 1 is what? Y greater means above this. Also, x greater than 0. X is equal to 0 is y axis. X greater than 0 means towards the right of y axis. Towards right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 boundaries. We have 4 boundaries for this. The 4 boundaries. First one, above the sea in this way. First one, I am covering the unbounded area. Second one, so again I covered the unbounded area. You can see this V shape. Is it? This V shape. But this also. Again, y greater. I am covering unbounded area. That means this triangle also we don't know. That also goes. I covered them. So above this, here, and also x greater than 0 means towards right of x. So this one. So what is our area? Did you get it? Our entered area towards right of y-axis in this way. One boundary is this one. Second boundary from here, it is this way. And this vertical line again upward this way. The third boundary. Again the fourth one, this one. Towards this is very good. Shaded area. It's also unbounded. Unbounded means it is not closed. It is not a closed figure. It's an open figure. Now all these questions exactly same thing only. Same thing. Remember it. 3 or 4 lines will be given. Inequalities will be given. Solution for this inequalities together. It is a common area. The common area, and you need to shade only the common area. So now 13th one. Start doing 13th one. Question number 13. One. 4x plus 3y. Question number 13. 4x plus 3y less than or equal to 60. Y greater than or equal to x. X greater than or equal to 3. X, y greater than or equal to 0. See that? Whenever x, y greater than or equal to 0 is given, See that it is better if you are drawing this way because our required now is in quadrant 1. Okay. First we will check this equations. 4x plus 3y is equal to 60. Both x and y are factors, coefficients are factors of 60. So the best way is put x equals 0, then put y equals 0. If both the coefficients are factors of the constant in right hand side, the best way is put x equals 0, then put y equals 0. If x is 0, 3y, so y is 20. Y is 0, is 15. So 20 and 15. So 1, 2, 3. So what's the appropriate scale? 5 is there. 5, 10, 15, 20. Minus 1. Here also minus 1. 5, 10, 15, 20. X dash y. So 0, 20, 0, 20, 15, 0 equals 1. Again, after plotting the points, check it whether it is strict inequality or slack inequality. Means check whether it is less than only or less than or equal to. If it is equal to, then only draw straight line. So it is equal. So a line passing through these two. This is our equation. 4x plus 3y is 60. Next one, y is equal to 2x. If y is equal to 2x, if x is 0, y is 0, then put x is equal to 5. If x is 5, y is 2 into 5, 10. Because here we took multiples of 5. So here also multiples of 5 is better. 0, 0, 5, 10. We have a line passing through the origin. This is y is equal to x. X is equal to 3. Equation only in x. If the equation is only in x, we know that it is a equation only in x is a vertical line. Remember those things. Equation only in x means vertical line. Equation only in y means horizontal line. And all those slanting lines will be in both x and y together. X and y together. Otherwise, equation only in x means it's a vertical line. Equation only in y is a horizontal line. So equation only in x means vertical line. It is, but this is in examination, no need of writing all this. This is just for understanding. So x is 3. 1, 2, 3 is somewhere here. So we draw the line through. This is x is equal to. Plus 3y less than or equal to 60. 0 plus 0 less than or equal, that is true. Is it? It is true. 0 plus 0 less than or equal to 60 is true. That means towards the origin. Again, do not shade it. This is our line towards the origin means just put 2, 3 arrow marks. Keep in mind. towards origin. Y is equal to 2x. Y greater than 2x. Y greater than or equal to x. We know that this line is passing through the origin. We started with that notion. If it is passing through the origin, we cannot put 0, 0. See this line passing through the origin. If it is passing through the origin, we cannot put 0, 0. So what do we take? Take any point on one of the axes. Either x-axis also, I am taking y-axis. So y-axis means 0, 5. I am taking 0, 5. So if I am substituting it, 5 greater than or equal to 2 into 0. That is true. Is it? So the half plane containing this point or towards that point, towards left. So this one is towards left. See that? If the line is passing through the origin, we take a point. The rule is we can take any point, we can take anywhere. But if you are taking anywhere, we need to substitute both the values of x and y. To avoid it, if you are taking the point on either the x-axis or y-axis, one of these values will be 0. So it will be easy for calculation. Here, I took a point on the y-axis, 0, 5. It is satisfying. Even if you are taking a point on the x-axis, you can see it will not satisfy, so the other half plane. Then, next one is x greater than 3. This is x is equal to 3. X greater than 3 means towards right. And the last one, x and y greater than equal to 0. Remember, x and y greater than or equal to 0 means in quadrant 1. That means our graph will never go beyond quadrant 1 in quadrant 1. So which is our required area? First one, this line we sent towards the origin. So I remove the unwanted area. Second one, this landing through the origin. It is that side is required one. So again I remove this unwanted area. Then this vertical line, the required area is towards the right. So I remove the unwanted area. You can see the exposed area, which is in the shape of a triangle. So the triangle shape. See the boundaries. Those boundaries in this triangle towards down, towards up, towards right. So this is the required area. And right, the shaded region is the solution. The shaded area is the solution. All those questions, graph, it's very easy after drawing the graph, but before shading, just have an idea and see that whenever we get more than 2-3 lines, don't go for shading everything. Shade only the required area, and that's it. If you have difficulty, you can assume it separately, you can assume it, and you can imagine. So remaining questions will do in next class. Any doubts? Any doubt in any of the topics we discussed today? Remember it, 0, 0. It is not the rule. Always you put 0, 0. 0, 0 is the best convenient point because no calculation. If it is passing through the origin, 0, 0 we cannot put. In that case, again for convenience, take a point either on x-axis or y-axis so that confusion in the graph. Huzaifa, what's your confusion in the graph? You learned how to draw straight lines last year in class 10. Then shading, the technique I said it. Just take 0, 0. If it is 0, 0, substitute in the inequality. If the inequality is true, shade it towards the origin or shade it. No problem. Abdul Bathi, no problem. You can put in your notebook or graph book, no problem. Shade it towards the origin. Or take the half plane containing the origin. If it is line is passed into the origin, take a point on one of the axes so that either x or y is 0. So it will be convenient. Here I took this blue point, means on the y axis. And we observed it. If you are substituting y as 5, x is 0, this inequality is true. 5 greater than or equal to 0 is true. So we took this half plane containing our point, taken point. You'll use, what is the other out? No. Shashank, we are stopping. Yes. So anything else? So today also, yes, Vicetone. I marked that. Yes. One of your, I think today. No, I marked by. I will see your name and roll number, and few of your roll numbers are wrong. I know it.